It's a very crazy thing to wrap your head around, that you are responsible for getting the queen of drag into drag. I am David Petruschin, AKA Raven. I am the department head of makeup here at RuPaul's Drag Race, and I am RuPaul's personal makeup artist. When I started doing drag, Ru was one of the only queens that was out there. So I remember seeing Ru, knowing about Ru from a very early age and thinking to myself, that looks like fun. So when I first met Ru, I met Ru in front of a club and he was getting ready to go into a show. And I remember walking up, my friend going, "Oh, this is my friend Ru." And I looked and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're RuPaul." And we talked for a little bit. We went in and watched the show. And that was when I had first met Ru. Flash forward 8 years. And I end up getting on the show on season 2. So makeup was always the most important thing to me. And what got me into doing drag. So my attention to detail with makeup was what always drove me to get ready in drag. On Drag Race, it was when I competed, it was something that was noticed as being like, you know, the queen of makeup, or a queen who was very focused on makeup. So from there came a time where I needed to step in and step up to the plate in 2016 when they said, "Hey, I want you to come do my makeup." Up until then, I had only seen RuPaul in drag when it's the whole monster is done and out and looking, you know, from head to toe. I never thought I would see the inner workings or be behind the stage. So to be asked to do his makeup, my mind was blown. I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to do this." And I remember saying no. I remember saying, no, I can't do it. And then I really thought about it and was like, okay, and I was talked off the ledge. And here we are. I don't know how many seasons. We've done a couple of UK, we've done Saturday Night Live, we've done all of these different things. And when we sit back and look at, especially the things we've done in the last year, we go, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe we've done all of this."
10 minutes, ladies, 10 minutes till main stage.
When we started, it had been about 3 months into lockdown, quarantine, self-isolation. So we still were trying to figure out all of the inner workings of how we could make this happen. And there were still a lot of people who were scared, a lot of people who were getting sick, a lot of people who didn't know what was going on. I have to personally be in Ru's face, like touch Ru. There's no getting around actually doing something in another room or in another state and sending it. I have to actually touch Ru. So when I came in, I was very, very scared the first day, and Ru just kind of was like, "We've been testing. We're not allowed on set unless we're tested. We don't have, it's cool. We will make sure we're keeping everyone else safe, but when we're back here, you don't have to be so scared." And I was like, okay. So then I realized there was an ease about it. Everything was made so much bigger. The main stage was made bigger. The panel was made bigger. You had to really get Ru ready and then get her onto the main stage and the panel, and try not to do so many touch-ups. Try not to step in so often. Try not to be so hands-on. We stepped into something that was very, very odd, awkward, and scary.
Racers, start your engines, and may the best drag queen win.
It's funny because I'm known as perfecting or creating the beige face. So I had created this face that I would use for drag because I knew I was going to be doing in a show 2 numbers plus a meet and greet. So I needed to have a face that would look good in any color hair, any color costume. Just that was what I needed to do. When I came into work with Ru, it was, oh, I want the beige face, but then I also needed to incorporate color, because I'm not gonna just do the same face every time. I refuse to do the same face every single time. That's just not who I am. And your job is to make the goddess of drag look like the goddess of drag. And so you're always needing to push yourself and say, I'm gonna do this time, or we're gonna do that. There was something that she wore recently that I wanted to do pinks and reds and oranges over here, and blues and greens and purples over here, like 2 different color eyes. She's like, no, I don't really want to do that. And I said, okay, then we won't do that. that doesn't mean you can't use those colors. You just have to use them in a different way because ultimately Ru has to wear it. You may be doing the work, but Ru has to present it. I always love dipping in and going, I'm gonna try this, or oh, let's do this. Pretty much 99% of the time when I say, hey, you wanna try this? Sure, let's do it, I'm game, why not?
Now, the time has come to crown our queen.
At the theater, season 13 finale, we were at the Ace, I believe it was, downtown LA. And I found out that we were doing 2 looks. And I'm the type of person where I want each makeup look to complement what you're wearing, which is why I've always done the beige face. So I found out Ru was doing this performance in a beautiful rhinestoned, that huge tulle coat. And then going into this beautiful neon, that gown was just the way it moved, and all of those Swarovski crystals, which were all hand done. There were like 300,000 Swarovski crystals on there. So I'm looking at both and I said, this is 2 different looks. These are 2 different looks. I didn't want to do one for one and not the other. So I carved out time to do Ru's face, which is the beauty, the RuPaul face for the first look, which was the performance. And then I said, okay, well, now we need to recreate the face for the neon dress. And that was when we went back upstairs, and it was, okay, so I had to kind of take some things off, replace some things, blend things out, change things, layer things to give 2 different looks, because I'm not the one to send someone out in the same look.